And welcome to a big football Wednesday night. The high school state playoffs kicking off with regional games for classes 1 through 5. We begin in Jefferson City where the district champion Helias Crusaders welcome Carthage to Adkins Stadium tonight. Helias down 9-0 in the opening half. Finally getting on the board with this Aaron Vossen touchdown pass to Hale Henches. 20-yard connection. It was 9-7, but Carthage answers back with a big pass play. Just before intermission, Jordan Musser hits Seth Beckner. Takes it 63 yards. Helias trailing 17-7 at the break. Crusaders moving the ball first possession of the third quarter. 65-play drive. Vossen to Anthony Woodruff, 6 yards. Helias to within 3, 17-14. Big defensive play here. Interception in the end zone for the Crusaders, who held Carthage to just 25 yards in the second half. Last possession of the game. Helias 4th and 9. Huge play here from their own 21. Disler catches. They're still alive. Later, less than a minute to go, play of the season, Vossen to Andrew Stiles. Breaks a tackle. He'll go in. First lead of the game for Helias with less than a minute to go, 20-17. That was the final. Phil Pitts and the Kodiak Crusaders with another fourth quarter comeback. They survive and advance in the state playoffs. For more on this one, go to Leffler's link. Tom Leffler has the complete story of a thrilling victory for Helias. They will play Webb City. The Cardinals beat Bolivar 35-21. Helias will have to go on the road Monday night in the playoffs. Moberly is done for the year. Harrisonville wins big 43-0. To the jaws of death. Home of the Camdenton Lakers. Jeff Shore leading the Lakers to a district title in his first season as head coach. Camdenton hosting Vianney. Golden Griffins would get on the board first. Markel Smith, 3 yards out, 7-0 Vianney. But all Camdenton after that. Defense would pitch a shutout from there. A host of Lions takes Smith down behind the line. Camdenton wins it 24-7. Class 3 regional game at the Lake of the Ozarks. The Osage Indians, number 3 in the state poll, 10-0, facing rival Eldon. The Mustangs' first playoff appearance since 1993. Indians controlled this one from the get-go. Zach Edwards drops Eldon's Brad Dinwiddie for a loss. Osage up 28-0 at the half. Third quarter, Tribe airing it out. Bodine to Kyle Jones, hauls it in down to the Eldon 6, gain of 45. The Indians take it in 2 plays later. The quarterback, Dylan McNerney, in on the keeper, scores from a yard out. Osage wins and advances 35-0. In Boonville, the 9-1 Pirates hosting Owensville, visiting Dutchman, coming off a state record 80-74 win last week. Boonville low 40 points in the first half in this one. Josh Webb scores here. He had 2 touchdowns, both on the ground. Senior quarterback Wes Davis had 3 TDs, all in the first half. Boonville wins it big, 52-14 over Owensville. Class 2 playoff action in Mocaine. The South Callaway Bulldogs coming off a second straight district championship. South Cal hosting O'Fallon Christian. Bulldogs start off strong on defense. Senior Mitch Williams with a sack. Bulldogs inside the red zone. Ben Seitz drives in. Almost knocked over the camera guy. Next Bulldog possession, more from Seitz. This time puts a cap on a great run there. That leads to a Seitz touchdown on the first play of the second. 103 yards rushing on the day for Seitz. South Callaway 44-14 winners. And the Blair Oaks Falcons on the road facing Clopton Ellsbury. A pair of 8-2 teams. Blair Oaks playing some good defense early. Derek Otto with the interception. Otto also with 4 touchdowns on the offensive side. Falcons later with the ball. A nice run by senior Josh Hughes. Daniel Castillo quite a night. Running for 197 yards, 4 touchdowns. Also passing for 118. Blair Oaks winning big 48-32. So it's a rematch. South Callaway and Blair Oaks in Mocaine next week. The Mizzou basketball Tigers playing a second exhibition game in Columbia tonight. Highlights of that and more from the gridiron on a high school football playoff extra on a football Wednesday night. Another perfect 10-0 regular season, the 6th straight, another district championship, another trip to the playoffs for Centralia. It is routine for Earl Bennett and the Panthers. Centralia hosting Monroe City. Monroe scores first, a 12-yard touchdown run by Shane Williams here. Next drive, though, Centralia would answer right back. Austin Kincaid, he will make it a 7-7 game, running in the touchdown for Centralia. But Monroe City's Shane Williams fights back with a 15-yard touchdown run. Centralia had it 4th and goal at the end of the game. They did not score, so Monroe holds on to win 24-21. A stunning loss for the #1 ranked Panthers. Centralia ends the year at 10-1. One of the hottest mid-Missouri teams down the stretch, the North Callaway Thunderbirds. Winners are 5 straight. The district champs hosting Orchard Farm. After a time-consuming drive here, the Thunderbirds cap it with a 1-yard touchdown by Jacob Key. North Cal with Winnie the Pooh in the crowd, leading 35-21 at the half. And the T-Birds go on to victory, 54-35. They move on in the playoffs. And the Southern Boone Eagles back in the playoffs for the 2nd straight time. On the road at Bowling Green, it's tough to defend that Eagle running attack. Southern Boone in white, where is it? There it is. Dylan Becker in for the touchdown. Southern Boone. They would go for the 2-point conversion. Montana Crisp takes the little flip. He is in. Southern Boone wins it 38-33, setting up a rematch with North Callaway in Kingdom City on Monday. And the Tipton Cardinals making it back to the state playoffs. As always, Tipton facing Santa Fe on the Gridbirds home field. First play from scrimmage. How about Dallas Peoples? 58-yard touchdown run. He had a second TD later that quarter for just 15 yards. Peoples making it happen again for Tipton. They would go up 20-0 on this 35-yard run by Zach Knipp. After a Santa Fe turnover, Tipton 40-8 at halftime. They win it 56-14. Concordia all over Sacred Heart, 62-0. So that's a Tipton game next week against Concordia. Meanwhile, Salisbury wins. They move on, and Westran wins 39-0. 2 more mid-Missouri teams will open the playoffs on Friday night. Hickman and Rockbridge both on the road. Cupes playing Francis Howell in St. Charles. The Bruins facing Rockhurst in Kansas City. Rockhurst and Hickman meeting for a district soccer championship tonight. The Bruins ranked #1 in the state in white. They would put 3 in the nets tonight to beat Hickman 3-0. Rockbridge will play Rolla in the first round of the playoffs next Tuesday, in that game on the Rockbridge home field. Fatima over Iberia. Congratulations to the Comets. They are district champions. Big 12 tournament play. MU ties Baylor, but they win in PKs. They move on to the semifinals. Volleyball, Missouri over KU, 3-1. Exhibition basketball tonight at Mizzou Arena. Frank Haith and the Tigers hosting Division II Truman State. Marcus Denman a 3 in the first half. This was all Tigers, making it look easy. On the steal, Denman picks the pockets. He'll go all the way for the Stuffaroo and 2. He had 23-87-48, the final over Truman. Kim Anderson and Central Missouri come to the Mizzou Arena on Monday to play Mizzou. Rod's Big Ol' Fish brought to you by Mid-America Bank in honor of Helias Crusader football tonight. Here's assistant coach Jordan Tobar, who used to play quarterback for Helias. He's always been an avid fisherman, especially loves trout fishing at Montauk State Park. Last winter he landed that huge 9-pound rainbow trout. A great catch for Jordan. You made it on Rod's Big Ol' Fish. And finally, a Taco Bell Team of the Night honor. It goes to Tobar and the Helias Crusaders. Second straight comeback win, 2017 over Carthage. They celebrate with some tacos. Congratulations to the Crusaders and a big old fish, too.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Good night for them.